Hello everybody, my name is Austin DeGroat. I'm a student at SCF and I'm going to be presenting a speech about sharks and the misunderstood creatures and some misconceptions about them. Go ahead and change the slide. Alright, so imagine this scenario. We've all seen the movie Jaws. We all like to go on the beach. It's a nice summer day, you're out with your family and you're swimming in the water. You feel something hit your leg. Kind of curious, you don't really think about it too much. But you look down in the sea and you find a sea of red and you feel a severe pain. This is a nightmare scenario for most people in the United States and across the world in general. And 99% of that can be attributed to the movie Jaws, as seen on the picture there. We've all seen it, and that's where sharks get the bad rap. In fact, you're more likely to get hit by lightning than you are to get bitten by a shark. So really, Jaws really painted a bad picture for sharks, in my personal opinion, and that's where they get the bad rap. So today I'll be informing you all about the effects that they have on the ecosystem and why sharks are a good thing for this planet and why we should be conserving them instead of killing them off like we currently are. Change the next slide. Alright, so some general information about sharks is that they are cartilaginous fish, and that's kind of a big fancy word, but it basically means that they don't have any bones in their bodies. They're all cartilage, so the things that our ears are made out of and things like that, not a single bone in their body, which is very peculiar. And also, they share the same family as skates and rays. Many people don't notice that, but they're actually the same type of animal. And they are the ocean's apex predators. Certain species, like the great white, as shown over here, can grow up to 20 feet long. And certain species, like the mako shark, which is also shown, can swim over 50 miles an hour, which is insanely fast. As a reference, I think humans can swim in the low single digits. So you can change the next slide. So sharks are essential to our ecosystem, and as I like to title the slide here, they're a necessary evil. They keep our ocean's ecosystems healthy, and they do this by keeping populations of bait fish and other animals in check. And they also help to ensure natural selection takes its course. Sharks are the apex predators, so they'll feed on everything. And if populations aren't kept in check, all the other levels of animals, their populations will decrease until because they're gonna eat off each other. So the coral is dying currently because shark populations aren't as high as they should be, and it all has a trickle-down effect. If the bait's not getting eaten, other things are suffering because of it. So they keep nature in balance. You can change to the next slide now. And also, we are currently more dangerous to sharks than they are to us, and that pretty much is a motto for everything in nature. We're currently more dangerous to it than it is to us. Shark population is decreasing, as I said, and some of the major contributions to that are unregulated fishing and also fins. A lot of foreign countries like to catch sharks and cut their fins off for soup, and then they'll throw them back, but what they don't realize is that without the fins, they will die. They're not able to navigate the water, and they have to move in order to be able to breathe. They can't stand still and get oxygen. They need to be constantly moving. And because of this, also coral is dying, and that's, like I said, a trickle-down effect or a domino effect. And that can be contributed to our misconceptions that we have about sharks. So people are not a food source for sharks. Natural disasters are more likely than shark attacks. There you go. They're more likely than shark attacks to happen. So like I said, getting struck by lightning, hurricanes sucking you up into the sky, that happens more often a year than getting attacked by a shark does. You can advance to the next slide. So in conclusion, I'd just like to make sure that sharks are preserving our ecosystem. We have to do the same to them. Like I said, right now, shark population is declining, and we're seeing the effects in the oceans. We need to make a change before it's too late. So sharks are not the enemy. They help to preserve our ecosystem, and they help us to enjoy the oceans to the fullest. Think of going out and being at a really good fishery and being able to catch a bunch of different kinds of fish. If sharks aren't located there, the populations will decrease of everything, and it will no longer be a fishery that we like to enjoy. And the sad thing is that people don't really realize that this can have that effect until it affects us personally, and by that time it's too late. So our ocean's health is deteriorating, and we as a society need to change our ways. Sharks are imperative for our ecosystem, and if we continue the path we're currently on, our oceans are seriously dying and are hurting. The main concern is that, like I said, people don't realize this until it's too late. So don't wait for that moment. Make sure you act now. Thank you.
Very good.